am really impressed by this scooter, especially since I'm a good 15 pounds heavier than this scooter is claimed to take. But don't tell Iscooter that.
Come on.
All right, check it out, guys. We have a brand new toy today, and the cruise control is going to kick in at 8 miles an hour. This is the Iscooter IF1, 1200 peak rear motor on this, and it is 92 degrees in Las Vegas today. The last time I rode a scooter, well, it was 100 degrees then. I rode a scooter in 100 degrees once and burned it up, so I don't want to do that today. But we are going up the long incline. I am going to see if I can't get this scooter up to speed. This will be our hill climb. I have a problem with some e-bikes on this hill. According to the readout, we are going 17 miles an hour right now, so that's actually not bad at all for a scooter, especially with my heavy ass on it. I love the big footrest on the back, or the tail, or whatever people call it. The deck's a little shorter than I'd like it to be, but not every scooter is designed for a big guy. We're gonna kick it up on this sidewalk while we're in cruise control right now. But the tail, the footrest tail is awesome. Yeah, I'd like the deck to be a little bit wider, a little bit longer. But other than that, it's doing just fine. It's got that nice rubber mat on it that makes it super comfortable to ride these scooters. It's got 10-inch off-road tires on it, so we'll take it on a little off-road test. All right, Iscooter has an app that I physically had to download to go in and shut off cruise control. There is a way to do it on the handlebars, but I didn't feel like looking that up right now. I just downloaded the app real quick. It's actually kind of cool. You got all your settings in there and everything you can do with the scooter. And if I get rid of it, I just get rid of the app. It also has its own speedometer on it. We're gonna see how close to that it is, and then I'm gonna use my speedometer app to see how close all of it is. Anyway, let's get going. This 1200 watt motor is supposed to get me a top speed of 28 miles an hour. And we're just gonna take off and go and see what we get. Again, I love the footrest on this thing. A little bit of a slow takeoff. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm not in the, I might not have put it in the setting I want it to be in. Let me look. Let's go here. Oh, I didn't have it in race mode. Now we're in race. All right, let's go. Let's see if we get 28 miles an hour. App readout says 8, 9, 10. I'll tell you where we're getting to. They're actually right in line with each other, but as a manufacturer, I would expect that to be that way. 20 miles an hour. Now, I don't know if there's an unlocking on this. 21, 22. I don't know if I have to unlock this to get it to 28 miles an hour or if it just will do it on its own. According to both the readout and the app, we're going 23 miles an hour, which on a little scooter like this is pretty damn fast, 24. Yeah, but you know what? It's riding really smooth. I don't have any wobbles. I don't have any shaking. And that's what I worry about on scooters when you get over 20 miles an hour. I worry about that speed wobble and crashing. Yeah, 24 is pretty good. I think we'll keep going through the light here. We're gonna go and do a little off-road. We're gonna go ahead and book it over to a little scooter off-road course that I take some of these scooters on. Some, but not all. I'll have to see if there's an unlocking procedure. I don't really need it. I think the scooter goes fast enough for the size of it. I'm going 20 miles an hour on the sidewalk. Now, when I stopped, I had to make sure the back brake on this was on the left brake lever and not the right one, because I couldn't remember. All I remembered was the crash I had when I grabbed the wrong brake lever on the very first scooter we ever tested and reviewed. But the suspension on this seems to be taking these ruts and divots really, really good. Oh yeah, not a problem. It's doing just great. Yeah. Rocks and gravel and loose gravel, it's taking it just fine. These little 10-inch off-road tires are doing fantastic. And here's where it gets really ruddy and bumpy right here, is on this portion of the hill. Yeah, it's doing just fine. And this got some big old rocks right here too that we're riding over. Oh, that's awesome. How are we gonna do on this little hill right here? Let's get some full speed, see if we can get up it good. Oh yeah, right through the heavy stuff. Right through the big rocks, went right up it like it was nothing. So I mean, I know this isn't you know, Mickey Thompson off-road course, but for a little scooter with 10-inch off-road tires, with these big old rocks that you probably can't see because the camera's not doing them justice, it's doing fantastic. And taking a heavy guy down these big old rocky ass hills, that's doing even better. See, look how rutted this is right here. Look at the size of the giant boulder sticking up out of the ground. What amazes me is how heavy I am. I'm actually a little too heavy for this scooter. And it's hot outside. The motor's not struggling. We're getting right through this like it's meant to. The motor hasn't whined or bogged or anything like you would expect it to with a big guy like me on it. Perfect. I think this would be great for teenagers, young adults, college kids, summer break, booking around with your buddies. A little turn right here. Head over to the horse park here. Somebody's been riding through here on some kind of scooter, probably a mobility scooter. I can see the tracks on the ground. Looks somebody got pushed in a wheelchair right here. Yeah, that was the quintessential perfect ride. How you doing? Lots of stairs everywhere. We do have some grass right here. Maybe we'll kick it through the grass. Let's see how we ride in the grass. How about that? Try not to get any like super big potholes. It's actually not doing bad at all. Pretty good. Now this grass is wet. It's a little bit muddy. I love the control panels on these scooters, how they're so like all involved in one little area right here. It's all push button. It's got that click. It's got a horn. There you go. Headlight on and off. Also has brake lights. Gives you a warning anytime you turn something on or off. Let's see, does it have a indicator up here? I don't see an indicator. I see a spot for turn signals, but I don't see turn signals on the scooter itself. Either that or I'm doing something wrong. But you can cycle through everything with the M button right here. Right now you're on trip, and then you hit the S button, eco, sport, race, and if the control or if the readout is blinking, that's because of the camera. And then you can put it in walk mode right there. And then if you hit the M button, you can cycle through miles per hour and kilometers per hour, which you can do on the app as well, the Iscooter Club. And let me turn this off because a minute ago I hit this and rode it off the rocks here. Turn off. Oh, it is off. It has the thumb throttle, which I freaking love. So you either have a twist up here, half twist throttle, or quarter twist throttle, and thumb throttle at the same time. And I wish e-bikes would do that a lot more. I really do, because that's a really, really good idea. You got your charging port right there. Got your tail light. I'm gonna set this on we're gonna set the camera right here. See if it'll stay there on the angle. If it'll bounce. And we're gonna hit the brakes. See if there's a brake light or not. Of course there's a brake light. The Iscooter has a top speed of 28 miles per hour. It can go 32 miles on a full charge and has a rear motor that peaks at 1200 watts. They have some fun accessories. They got a storage bag. They got a water bottle holder. They got a U-lock set up. You can even get a helmet. So make sure you check out their website for all the deals, and any links that I'll have will be in the description of the video, including a coupon code should they offer one. And here's a cool thing, if you can see that in the shadow, but there is adjustable suspension on this. You got that single coilover on the front right there with the adjustment nut or whatever that is. And then in the back, you have the exact same coil with also the adjustment knob. You have your folding mechanism right here. Pull this, this folds down. And then you latch it right here. You put this right here into this right here. And then you pick it up like a suitcase, put it in the backseat of your car, put it in the trunk of your car, put it in your SUV. Doesn't weigh that much. We're gonna go ahead and head on out of the park. It's been a fun little ride through here, but it's getting hot. And maybe we'll just cruise around here one time just to see how everything's looking. How about a trip around the world? It's always good to book it around the world, right? Still don't see the ice wall. All right, that's enough being a smart ass. Time to get out of here. This back footrest, I actually like to put more weight on that than I do the rest of the scooter. It just feels more comfortable to me. But this thing handles really, really good. Especially for a big guy, I'm really surprised. I'm able to handle this thing this way, or it's able to handle for me the way it is, being just how the center of balance of me on this scooter is way off for the scooter. So that was kind of weird. I was using the thumb throttle and I kind of got my glove stuck on it, so it just kept going. We're gonna book it up this last hill to this really rocky, or this really bumpy area down here. Actually, I have a little bit of a scooter path right here we can go on until we get to the bottom. Just grab it and go. We're actually moving pretty good there. I didn't really see how fast we were going, but we were going pretty good. I'd say 25 miles an hour, maybe. I don't know, I couldn't see it. But we have one big hill to go up right now, so I know I took you up a hill climb earlier, but this hill here is pretty extreme. And I haven't gone up a hill this big yet on this scooter. So let's see if we can get me up there. We got some cars coming, so we're gonna go ahead and wait for them to go by. Because I don't have a scooter lane or a bike lane over here. It's literally just me and the road right now. So we got a little downhill right here. We got a little bit of a lane right here, but not much. Right now we're going 18, 19. Oh, better be doing more than that. We're gonna be going up this hill like 3 miles an hour. 20. I'll be surprised if this scooter gets me up this hill. 1200 watt rear motor. Dragging a bag of bowling balls behind it. We're actually going 18 miles an hour. We're halfway up the hill. If this gets me up this hill, I'm gonna be really, really surprised. We dropped to 16. I really will be surprised. Because I burned up a motor on a hill. I don't want to do it again. We're almost to the sidewalk though. And then the thing I noticed was really weird about some of these scooters, we're still going 16 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? It's really gonna get me up this hill? This is a steep hill, guys. Is that the closer I get to the top for some reason, these electric vehicles, scooters, e-bikes, everything, they'll start to pick up speed at the end. I just dropped to 15. GPS says 14. We're not picking up speed yet. We're just hovering at 14 miles an hour. I am Really, really impressed by this scooter. I can't believe it did that. I can't believe it got me. Now, yeah, see, we're picking up right at the top. That is awesome. That is awesome, Iscooter. Great job, right up that hill. Especially since I'm a good 15 pounds heavier than this scooter is claimed to take. But don't tell Iscooter that. See how much speed we can get right here. 17. This is GPS readout, 21. 23. Yeah, we're at the end. I have to pull the brake, but that's all right. So far, it's been a really fun ride on the Iscooter IF1. This scooter's pretty much good for anybody, kids, adults alike. It's a great little zippy scooter. It's a great little commuter scooter. It's comfortable. It rides good. It doesn't have any speed wobbles. It goes at perfect speed, up to 28 miles an hour. I don't know if there's an unlocking feature. I don't need to know. I'm happy with the way it's riding right now. And here's the deal. They recommend you put air in the tires before you take it out. I forgot. And I've had no issues today at all. These tires are perfectly fine. That doesn't mean you shouldn't check the tire pressure, so make sure you do that. Also, make sure you check all the links in the description of this video. Especially if you like this scooter, there might be a coupon code down there. You could save some cash. I had a lot of fun riding the Iscooter today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the ride. I will see you on the next one. If I don't get hit by this truck right here first. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you. Please drive through.